Now, for those ones who are not aware, as you know, today Raila died. It marks the end of Raila Odinga. He died in India after a short illness. He was actually flown to India for specialized treatment, but he ended up dying out of cardiac arrest. In short, heart attack. Now, what next? Now that he's dead, what do you expect? What next for Luo Nyanza? What next for his followers? Now, the major problem with Raila is that he did not have a successor. He did not groom anyone. Actually, he felt that he will live forever. Now that he's dead, you know what had happened in 2024? The Gen Z had gone to the streets to protest. They had gone to protest bad governance. But Raila passed through the back door and he joined hands with President Ruto. Now they had planned for 2027 where Ruto was to inherit that block. But already that movement where Raila joined the government split ODM. And by the time he was going to die, ODM was only popular in Luo Nyanza. Now that he's dead, what do you think will happen? Now, one of the people who are going to succeed Raila was Babu Owino. He had positioned himself well. But Raila did not like Babu Owino. He was even against his candidature for Nairobi governor. But Babu Owino was the best to succeed him. Raila wanted his vote basket to go to Ruto. But now that he's dead, ODM will be scattered. And in 2027, we expect opposition to benefit immensely from the death of Raila Odinga. The opposition, led by Gachagua, Matiang'i, and Kalonzo. Now, if Raila could have lived up to 2027, then it would be very difficult for opposition to campaign in Luo Nyanza. Very difficult. Even Ruto was assured. But now Raila is not there. ODM does not have a leader, clear leader. So everyone, you will even see in the next few months, everyone will want to position himself as the leader of ODM. But eventually, we'll have more than 5 leaders and they will start fighting. That will break the party. And it's good news for Kenyans because those people, those politicians used to depend on Raila for survival. Will never do that again. They have to be independent, which means that in 2027, ODM might not exist in Luo Nyanza. And if Ruto positions himself well, UDA or Ruto's party might get the majority of votes and MPs and elected politicians from Luo Nyanza. So, but the major beneficiary is opposition. Right now everyone is just saying rest in peace. Everyone is mourning, but there are people who are happy by the exit of Raila. And if you see a politician from Nyanza mourning, most of them are mourning because they cannot ride on Raila's popularity, on Raila's party to be elected. So in 2027, we expect Ruto to lose immensely. And I project that Ruto will go for one politician from opposition. He'll either go for Kalonzo, Kashagwa, or Matiang'i. But I foresee Ruto going for Matiang'i because he comes from Nyanza and he wants to consolidate that region. And he might even make Matiang'i the deputy president. Or he makes someone from Luo Nyanza the deputy president, but he'll be with Matiang'i so that he can consolidate that region. So in the meantime, Kenyans are mourning, and Raila died at the age of 80. And if someone dies at the age of 80, it's not a loss. He had lived beyond what God had gave him. So that is what I project, especially 2027. If opposition positions itself well, Ruto will have it very hard to defeat them.